Oh yeah, just in case, John. Just in case.
Talking you.
I'd say so. Just like what had happened, though.
The final between Ballinrobe and Shrule. I'd like to welcome everybody to Garrymore. I'm glad to see that you all got here to our out-of-the-way pitch, and I hope our facilities are up to the standards that you've become accustomed to. I will announce both teams. I believe they are playing as selected. So starting with Ballinrobe, in goal is Paul Tiernan. Right full back Donald Costello, full back Paul Finnerty, and left full back is Colm Jennings. Right half back, Colm Killian, centre half back, Fergal Costello, and Jim Stanton is at left half back. Sean Grimes is at number 8 at midfield, partnered by David McMonigal. Peter Stanton is at number 10, Adrian Clark.
In the talk of South Mayo at the very least for the past couple of weeks, Ballinrobe and Shrule meeting in a county intermediate final for the very, very first time. The bookmakers, well, they're evenly split. They make Ballinrobe and Shrule the joint favourites at even money. Patsy Welch of PW Racing unable to split them. He thinks this match might even be a draw. 7-1, the draw is on offer at, and really the experts are split. We'll give you a check on the teams in just a moment. I see the referee Mel Kenny calling in the captains, David McMonigal from Ballinrobe and Kieran Welch from Shrule to have a quick word to toss the coin. Billy Fitzpatrick, the second big county final of the summer is about to get underway. It's a beautiful day for football. A few dark clouds, little or no breeze. The sod has dried up, and if the experts are to be believed, then we will be here right till this one goes to the wire.
Yeah, I'd say so. It could be a bit like Crossmalina and Knockmore last Sunday. Certainly they were the local derby in North Mayo, and if you look for two teams in South Mayo, who better than Ballinrobe, Shrule to provide the entertainment here today. And the crowd and the atmosphere is going to be great. Garrymore, Linz, that kind of an atmosphere is close. Everybody is close to the play, and the stand is close, and we're very close to everybody around here as well. So it's going to be a great occasion for both teams, a great occasion for Shrule. This is their first intermediate final. Ballinrobe have been there before, so it's experience against a lot of youth and exciting footballers from Shrule.
Well, as Billy said, if we were any closer to the field here in Garrymore, we'd be out there, and I hope a ball doesn't come dropped too near Billy Fitz. He just might get in there and pull on it first time, like the old days. But just to give you a check on the teams then before we get underway, beginning with Shrule in goal, it's Derek Walsh. The full back line, Ronan Walsh, Pat Hyland and Dermot Geraghty. The half back line, David Walsh, Kenneth Mortimer and Liam Garvey. In midfield, it's John Morley and Trevor Mortimer. The half forward line, Kieran Welch, the captain, Darren Murphy and James Martin. And the full forward line, Owen Ronaldson, Matthew Murphy and Conor Mortimer. Ballinrobe in goal, Paul Tiernan. The full back line, Donald Costello, Paul Finnerty and Colm Jennings. The half back line, Colm Killeen, Fergal Costello and Jim Staunton. At midfield, it's Sean Grimes and David McMonigal, the captain. The half forward line, Peter Staunton, Adrian Flannery and Rory Kane. And the full forward line, Tony Walkin, Mihal Kane and Morris Horn. Well, 9 miles of green fields, stone walls and open roads separates Ballinrobe and Shrule. There in the middle of the village, there's a sign that says God Smile on Shrule. They're looking for a little bit of divine intervention this afternoon. If you haven't made the journey to Garrymore this afternoon because of illness, maybe superstition, maybe the nerves, or maybe you just didn't bother, well then you're welcome to stay with us for the next hour or a little bit more. I know Orla and Brian are tuned in on the internet. The people in Clunacastle send their best wishes to them. I know there are 2 gentlemen online in Dubai and in southwest London respectively as well. Both died in the wool Ballinrobe supporters. They've gone online to Midwest Radio Sport for the afternoon. And also a quick hello to Tom Burke, who's welcomed home, and also to Jimmy McHugh, who's listening in Castlebar Hospital this afternoon as we pause for the national anthem. atmosphere with the knife here this afternoon. Everybody's packed in, nice and tight. Mel Kenny, the referee from Westport, has the ball just down in front of him. Trevor Mortimer and John Morley sizing up against Sean Grimes and David McMonigal. The ball is in, and the County Intermediate Football Final for 2002 is underway, and straight away it's Ballinrobe who have some defending to do. Fergal Costello, Paul Finnerty, and he goes long down the far side of the field looking for Tony Walkin, tangling with Pat Hyland. Ball runs free, and in there to scoop it and win it back is Hyland once more. Now Trevor Mortimer breaks the first tackle and drives it in low, looking for Owen Ronaldson. Now Conor Mortimer onto that ball in a flash, tries to go by Donald Costello. Down goes Conor Mortimer. Free, says Mel Kenny. Conor Mortimer was fouled not once but twice, I think. And Mel Kenny from Westport right up at the play, very decisive. The outstretched arm free in to Shrule from right in front of the goal. And Conor Mortimer, the man with the champagne-coloured boots, will endeavour to kick Shrule in front after just 45 seconds. It's dead straight in front of the uprights, and Conor Mortimer chips it up and over the bar. It's taken him less than a minute to open his account. He scores from a free. He brings his tally in the championship to 3 goals and 25 points. And Conor could do that all day, Billy.
Yes, indeed. And it's the supply line we've been talking about all week, I suppose. Trevor Mortimer into Conor Mortimer, and that'll be happening all day. And if the Ballinrobe defence don't cut it out, they'll be in severe trouble, because any time he gets the ball in his hands, it's going to be a score.
So Conor Mortimer, the artist, goes to work after 45 seconds, and Shrule lead by a point to no score. Paul Tiernan kicks to the 21-yard line, out to the middle of the field. Break falls towards Adrian Flannery. Down bravely, scoops it up. Mel Kenny is in to separate them. He'll hop the ball. We'll settle it the old-fashioned way. He's standing on the halfway line, and Dave McMonigal and John Morley, two of the most experienced men on the field, they rise together. McMonigal knocks it down towards Adrian Flannery into snap, and when the break was Kieran Welch. Somebody was fouling. It's all very congested, free to Ballinrobe. McMonigal takes it first time in towards the corner, but Ronan Welch standing firm. Man outside, Kenny Mortimer. Mortimer checks inside low. Hand pass rolls towards Darren Murphy. Murphy had his jersey tugged by Sean Grimes. Free to Shrule. They've started at breakneck speed. Darren Murphy to Kenny Mortimer to Trevor. It's all Shrule. Trevor Mortimer long left footed in over the top. He finds Conor Mortimer. Mortimer kicks from way out the country. Beautiful score from Conor Mortimer. The pass from Trevor was imperfect. Conor Mortimer racing up along the left wing, took one look at the goalpost, hops it over on the run. Shrule are off to a flyer, so 2 is Conor Mortimer. It's 2 points to no score after 2 minutes.
Magnificent point there. Started with Kinney in the half-back line, give it to Trevor. And what a pass with the left foot. We don't normally see him kicking the left foot, but he found him 60 yards away, put the ball in his lap, ball over the bar.
You can take it that Conor Mortimer has brought his game with him this afternoon. Shrule lead by 2 points to no score as the sun breaks through the clouds. Beautiful sunshine. Again, the midfield is congested, and Shrule win the break. Jesse Martin, John Morley, Darren Murphy. They play the game at such speed. Murphy low to Owen Ronaldson, out in front of Colin Jennings. He scooped that ball off the ground. Did Owen Ronaldson, free to Ballinrobe. Owen has got his wires crossed, I think. He thought it was a free to Shrule Glencorrib, but Mel Kenny is explaining that it wasn't. And a chance after 3 minutes for Ballinrobe to get a little breather. Their full back line has been under a little bit of pressure. I see outside the 50, bar Conor Mortimer. So he and Paul Finnerty are left in alone in front of the goal. Fergal Costello takes the free out to the far side. Adrian Flannery slides in to win it, keeps it in play. Only just, he's in front of the Ballinrobe dugout over there. He's trying to slalom his way through. He's been fouled. Takes the free into Micheál Kane out in front of Ronan Welch. Kane into space. He'll kick under pressure, high and right footed. It's gone across the face of the goal. It's gone out to the right and wide. First chance for Micheál Kane, Ballinrobe's second top scorer in the championship with 3 goals and 9 points. First chance for him to get away from his marker. Interestingly enough, the markups seem to have paired Ronan Walsh with Maurice Horan. Dermot Geraghty is picking up Micheál Kane, and I suppose, Billy, nobody too surprised at that.
Yeah, well, that was on the cards. I suppose that both of those fellas doing a marking job, both on Kane and Maurice Horan. They're the danger men of the Ballinrobe attack, and they'll need to be watched.
So Derek Welch kicking from the edge of the small square, wearing a baseball cap for the first half. The sun blazing down into his eyes. His kick towards the far side of the field was looking for John Morley. Somebody was pushing free to Ballinrobe on the 50-yard line, the Shrule Glencorrib 50-yard line. Sean Grimes standing and waiting, the man who won a Sigerson Cup medal back in the depths of winter with IT Sligo, now playing in the sunshine in Gary Moore. Long in towards Maurice Horan, might fall for Peter Stanton, and the goalkeeper had to be smart, came from his line quickly, scoops it up from the edge of the small square, and Shrule can move the ball clear. Pat Hyland down to Jesse Martin. Martin low, left-footed, looking for Matthew Murphy, and Matthew Murphy has driven that ball well out over the sideline. It's gone out in towards the car park, in fact, and a second Lee Roach has been found for a line ball to Ballinrobe. Standing, waiting to take it is Sean Grimes. He's out here on the right wing, 50 yards from the Shrule lower. He'll drive it in towards the danger area once more, drifting across towards Rory Kane. Mihal might just get it. Mihal Kane trying to get away from the tackle. Kenny Mortimer is there, snapping at his heels. So through Ronan Welch, and Welch is standing, wins that ball, finds Dermot Geraghty. He hops off Mihal Kane. Geraghty to Pat Hyland. Hyland to Jesse Martin, and Shrule and Corrup have dropped back behind the ball to clear their lines. Matthew Murphy wearing 14, but he's inside his own half. Shrule and Corrup just drifting to where the ball is. Now John Morley, Kenneth Mortimer, and Mortimer short to Darren Murphy. They look like they've been doing this all their lives, Shrule and Corrup, and most of them have, I suppose. The ball is picked off the carpet by David Welch. Shrule and Corrup, I think, might have taken just one hand pass too many, and for some descent, that ball is moved forward 10 or 15 yards. Free to Ballinrobe. Adrian Flannery low in towards Morris Horan. Out in front, Horan has it. The angle is tight. Horan kicks high. That's a wonderful score from Morris Horan. Out in front of Ronan Welch. Took it into the red basket. Turned and pointed on the run. It's 2 points to 1 after almost 6 minutes of the first half. And Horan brings his tally in the championship to 3 goals and 34 points. He's a handful, Billy.
He is indeed, and we were expecting this shootout between Conor Mortimer and Morris Horan, and it's certainly developing into that. But very fast thinking there by Sean Grimes. Had the ball in the hands, seen Horan breaking from his man, gave it to him first time and over the bar. Football.
So Morris Horan is off the mark. The play has been stopped for a moment as a Shrule and Corrup player adjusts his footwear over there on the far side of the field. Shrule and Corrup have played 4 games in this year's intermediate championship. Ballinrobe have played 7. They took the slightly more scenic route through the back door. They've beaten Ballyhaunis, Bracey, Tourmakeedy, Park, Keeloaks, Crimlin and Claremorris en route to today's final. They also drew with Ballyhaunis and lost to Belmullet. So it's been an eventful summer for Ballinrobe. Shrule took by far the more straightforward route, beat Kilmaine in the first round, also beat Killala, Belmullet and Castlemar Mitchells. And that Killala match, well, that one will live long in the memory in Shrule and Corrup. Certainly they beat Killala that day by 5 goals and 16 points to Killala's solitary point, one that Killala, I'm sure, will want to forget about it, so we will not mention it anymore. But a kick now to come from Derek Welch, the Shrule and Corrup goalkeeper, from the 21-yard line, and Trevor Mortimer had all the time in the world to rise and win that ball. Nobody near him. Trevor makes 5 or 6 yards and looks up to spot a runner right down the throat of Fergal Costello. He's got those brittle hamstrings nice and tightly bandaged. Costello to Colin Jennings, he to Adrian Flannery, and back to Fergal Costello once more. He's in a tight corner, he's bottled up, he's shut down, he's been fouled. Free to Ballinrobe, and Fergal Costello, the army officer, the centre half back, he will take it. He's standing just inside his own half of the field, down long in towards Mihal Kane, broken away, but Shrule again are there in numbers, a swarm of maroon jerseys. Ronan Welch, Jesse Martin, and now Dermot Geraghty, a very stylish corner back. Solos once back to Welch, Welch to Jesse Martin to Dermot Geraghty, and slowly, very slowly but surely, Shrule clear their lines. Geraghty coming up along the line, hit by Donald Costello, hard but fair. Grimes hit Geraghty, hard but fair, and eventually Mel Kenny blows his whistle. Free to Ballinrobe. Life and limb was being risked there, just here in front of the stand. Sean Grimes, Donald Costello, Dermot Geraghty, Jesse Martin, they were all in there, bouncing off one another. Free to Ballinrobe. Sean Grimes down into the corner, looking for Mihal Kane, knocks it down to himself. 2 Shrule men standing in his path. Now back to Peter Staunton. Staunton drops the shoulder, he's inside the tackle. Mel Kenny has blown his whistle. The kick from Staunton, which dropped over the bar, won't count. It's going to be a free in, and I think Ballinrobe, well, they'll be pleased to have got the free. They'll be unhappy that the point doesn't stand, and now Peter Staunton has this kick from the right corner to try and edge Ballinrobe level. So after that lightning start from Shrule, 9 minutes gone in the first half, and Ballinrobe have a chance to draw level. 14 yards out, kicking from the right corner. Staunton's kick is gone high, it's gone out to the right and wide. They would have taken the score from play, Billy.
Certainly would have taken the score on play, and they should be pointing those kind of frees. They need to be pointing those kind of frees to stay in the game. But you'd have to say that the Shrule defence are overplaying the ball coming out. They're walking themselves into all kinds of trouble when they should be delivering faster. The last 3 attacks, Ballinrobe have won the ball back off them before they hit the 50-yard line. Maybe they should be delivering that a little bit faster.
So Derek Welch to take the kick out. He's 12 to 1 to get a score today. One of the novelty bets from PW Racing. And Derek Welch at this moment in time is more concerned with clearing his lines. His kick towards the middle of the field has gone out over the sideline eventually. It got last touch to Shrule man, I think, and the play will now be stopped. One of the Ballinrobe players, it's Peter Staunton, in fact, has injured himself in that last aerial battle. He's picked himself up again though. Looking a little bit the worse for wear, but he'll be all right to continue. Sinead Kane, the Ballinrobe physio, is not called into action, and Ballinrobe have a line ball. Sean Grimes kicks it left-footed in towards Micheál Kane, but much too high in the air, and Trevor Mortimer, who's back in his own defence, tries to clear his line. Well blocked by Peter Staunton. Back to Mortimer, and this time he uses the right foot and drives it down the field. Paul Finnerty out in front of Conor Mortimer, took that ball on one knee. Finnerty wins the free, and Ballinrobe have a chance to clear their line. Shrule Glencarb looking for Conor Mortimer every opportunity. He's already kicked 2 points, one from a free, one from play. Fergal Costello takes the resultant free down the line, again looking for Maurice Horan. Ronan Welch standing literally toe to toe, holding Horan off. The ball has gone out over the line. Another line ball to Shrule Glencarb, taken short inside to Pat Hyland. The fullback drives it long again, right down the middle. Fergal Costello sails into the clouds to win that ball. A great take. Now Jim Staunton long in towards Micheál Kane, but much too high once more. And Dermot Gertie is there to win it. Dermot Gertie to Trevor Mortimer. Trevor goes short. The hand pass to Darren Murphy. Murphy has a man on the overlap. It's Kieran Welch. Welch, it's a Gary Owen. It's high. It's going to drop in towards the 50. Players jumping up very acrobatically. One of them was Conor Mortimer, but the ball was touched on the ground by Jesse Martin. Another free to Ballinrobe. The game is a little bit scrappy. A lot of frees, a lot of broken play, and at the moment it's bogged down in the middle third as Tony Walken, the third midfielder, wins that ball, treads a little pass.